I just thought that was horrible. Come on, people, get a grip. Get a grip like Haley. He gets a grip.
It's nothing new anymore.
Hey, listen to this. This is great. You remember a few weeks ago we had the from the medical field how sports is good for you.
Sports is good for
Remember
you.
that? Well, listen to this.
Exercise is good?
No. I mean watching sports.
Oh yeah, I know. That's right. It is.
Well, now listen to this. All right. Well, first off, we know that man was using math 70,000 years ago by the stuff they did on the walls. So for 70,000 years, man has been dealing with math. Now, according to the National Center for Education Statistics, 71% of 8th graders are not proficient in math. 71%, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, math teacher Ed Summers has decided to bring fantasy football into the classroom and has been able to use fantasy sports statistics and scoring systems to teach algebra.
Good idea. It's because, there's all kinds of
He says it's really working, and this could be a movement. Ed Summers isn't the only guy out there changing the face of mathematics. There's actually a small movement of math teachers who have stopped cracking down on kids talking about fantasy football in the classroom and have started embracing it and talking about their hobby.
There you go.
Educational author Dan Flockhart actually wrote a series of books called Fantasy Sports and Mathematics that has reached 100,000 kids in all 50 states. Now, this is the best part. Kim Beeson, a professor at the University of Mississippi, is studying the effectiveness of using fantasy sports to teach math. Early results show 77% of teachers who use fantasy sports say their students actually enjoy math now, and 50% are getting better grades. Fantasy sports could change everything, he says.
Sure, why not?
How about that?
Why not? Hey, I will tell you this. My son is 12.
Yeah.
You know what? Remember, I've been telling everybody all year long that I put him in this league full of grown men that say they know what they're talking about. I put him in his first big league for fantasy football.
Right.
He finished in first. He's got the bye.
Yeah.
He's kicking everybody's ass.
That's great.
The final game of the season, he beat the kid. He beat the guy by damn near 100 points. By the end of Thanksgiving Day, it was 75-4.
Wow.
Was the score.
Wow. That's great, man.
He had Lendale White, Larry Fitzgerald, and Brian Westbrook. He was just kicking this guy's ass. So, the kid knows what he's doing when it comes to fantasy football.
That's great.
Best watch out.
What you got?
All right, let's see. I've got, here we go. Deer shoots man.
Deer shoots
not exactly,
man.
but a deer gets revenge after a hunter shoots him. In Sedalia, Missouri, a hunter bagged a big buck on the second day of firearms season, but the kill caused him a lot of pain. Randy Goodman said that he thought that two well-placed shots with his 270 caliber rifle had killed the buck on November the 19th. Goodman said the deer looked dead to him. It does sure done look dead to me. It was laying there bleeding. But seconds later, the 9.240-pound animal come to life. The buck rose up, knocked Goodman down, and attacked him with his antlers in what the veteran hunter called 15 seconds of hell. 15 seconds of hell. Then the deer ran a short distance and went down and died after Goodman fired two more shots. It was hell there, Tom. I'm telling you, that deer was all over me. I felt like the claws of Satan was closing around me.
Jesus.
I got too fired up on him. He went down. God dang it. Oh, hell. He got 7 staples in his scalp and was treated for a slight concussion. Hold still there.
Jesus.
Get the swing line.
Unbelievable.
I got one more.
Go ahead.
All right. Saints owner Tom Benson owns various car dealerships. Now this...
Yeah.
Okay. This is a story that came through the grapevine. It has been authenticated, so it's real, but this is how it goes. Every year, he brings a mini fleet of new cars to the team's facilities in hopes of getting some of his rookies to buy one.
Oh, geez, he's going to take advantage of his players because they got big new signing bonuses.
He's like a freaking Amway salesman.
Jesus.
You know?
Yeah. Next, he's going to be trying to sell them toilet paper.
No shit. There's 25 cents to get in their locker. As we hear it, the players don't really appreciate the sales pitch, due in part to the perception that they aren't offered much of a deal.
I wouldn't either.
Well, no. So this year, some of them made it known. On Saturday, when players arrived at the facility to continue preparations for Monday night's game against the Packers, so this was about a week ago, more than one of the cars was coated in a certain byproduct of the human digestive system.
Oh, no. Oh.
All right, so nobody knows who did it, but maybe it was Deuce McAllister on the way out the door.
Deuce McAllister, yeah.
Hey, that's why they call him Deuce. Hey there, what the hell you doing in my car? God dang, I brought you down. Look at this. This is a brand new Acura. You don't like an Acura? Come on, you look good in an Acura. I'll give you 3% off.
Yeah, if Charles Haley had done it, he'd have waited till he got to the meeting to wipe his ass.
Charles Haley would have used the car as toilet paper. He'd have picked it up and wiped his ass with it. Yo, Tom Benson, suck on this.
He'd be breaking out the windows with his dick.
You got one with a moonroof?
God. You know, man.
Suck on this.
I almost forgot. You know, I was down in Cincinnati for the.
Oh, that's right. You went to the game this week.
Bengals-Ravens game, dude. I was 5 rows up off the field on the 45-yard line behind the Bengals team.
To watch a 34-3 game. You got to watch the Bengals sideline?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I bet that was quiet.
Oh, my God. Dude, okay, first off, there were, I'd say there were 50,000 people there. The stadium holds like 65,000.
Wow. How cold was it?
It was 40 degrees and it was raining. It sucked.
Oh, that's terrible.
It sucked
That's
weather-wise.
raw.
I mean, I had everything on. I had a rain suit and warm car. I was fine. No big deal. And it's not like it was pouring. Mm-hmm. You know, but it was raining on and off throughout the whole game.
You mean you didn't paint the Bang Cartoon Radio Hour on your belly and take your shirt off for TV? No. What the hell's the matter? Damn, dude. I thought I could count on you. Anybody else out there? That's what I want.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Paint it on your belly and hold it up for TV.
Yeah, probably should have. But, you know, it's funny. They got these billboards down there that say, Dear Bengals, hire a general manager. Love your fans.
Somebody would have called the hotline on you.
I'm sorry, but there's a gentleman down here with something written on his belly.
Yeah, that line. Well, there were some guys doing that had no shirts on and stuff painted on them. But, yeah, these billboards asking them to hire a general manager. There's 4 of them up there. One of them you can see from the stadium. And this all comes from this Houday revolution that's going. It's very weird down there right now, man.
The Houday revolution.
Yeah, you can go to www.houdayrevolution.com and you can sign up for a membership to help support these billboards. All right. Okay. Yeah, and they asked Mike Brown about the billboards. He says, "I've heard about the billboards. I don't rush out and what is pillory? Pillory?
It's an insulting thing. I know what it means.
He says, I don't rush out to pillory myself and look at them.
Right, yeah. It's to self-flagellate.
Oh, okay, to make himself feel bad. I'm not going to go look at him and make myself feel bad, blah, blah, blah.
I have a whole football team that can do that for me.
Right.
And once a week I get to watch the complete culmination of my failures play out on television.
Check this. At that game, Sunday, that Ravens game, a ticket taker allegedly took $20 to let somebody in the game. Right. They're filing charges against him.
Oh, for God's sakes.
I know, man. Can you believe that?
They should file charges against him. $20 to get in to see a Bengals game? That's a highway robbery right there.
Dude, I watched people giving away tickets. I saw this guy. I saw this guy. He had 4 tickets in his hand, standing right outside the gate as we were going in. He goes, I got 4 tickets here if anybody wants them. And the one guy goes, I only need a couple, man, but I don't know how much you want for them. He goes, you take them. They're yours. Oh, okay. He gave them. He couldn't give them away.
He couldn't give them away. Nobody would want them.
There were people who could not give away tickets.
Well, I mean, if you're walking up to the door, you probably have your tickets. Who walks all the way to the gate with no ticket?
Right.
Well, I guess if you can pay somebody $20 to let you in the game.
Well, there's people all over there at the end. The gate, I'm talking about the gate to the area that goes around, not the gate to get actually in the stadium, but you got to go through the gate and get checked for weapons and all of that, and which is a joke. Right. I mean, I had a pocket with a cell phone and a camera and gloves in it. It was a big bulge. This guy felt me down and he hit that spot and never said, "Oh, okay, go ahead." It could have been a gun or anything in there.
You know what, Tom? That cell phone went off and shot you in the leg.
Right.
We're lucky to have Tom with us today on the show.
Like I said, it's very weird down there, but here's what's funny. All over the place outside the stadium, people are selling concessions, okay, for you to take into the game, because part of the revolution is to boycott all concessions in the stadium. And I'm going to tell you something. About 3 minutes before halftime, I went in, and, dude, there were people in there, and they were not at the concession. There was nobody buying jack shit.
Good.
I was amazed. I wanted a cup of hot chocolate. My son said, "No, you're not allowed to do that." And I went, what?
Good. The young man has been indoctrinated. Pretty soon he's going to come home in a mouth suit. You're gonna come in with a little khaki shirt on and a little cap.
But I was still out there when halftime hit, and there were a lot of people came out. But I'm telling you,
you are the voice of the capitalist regime, Tom.
they were not buying shit from the concession lines. Hardly
Good.
anything, man. It was unbelievable. Because guy had a big cooler of bottled water outside. He says, "Do not open the water till you're in your seat. Put it away and don't open, because they're not gonna let you bring all that crap in."